What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. I am back with more Dokkan Battle. So here we have AGL Transforming Goku's EZA. We're going to be going up until stage 30, the final stage, to get the medals to EZA him. And I want to see just how easy it is. I already know the answer. It is incredibly easy. This EZA is much like Transforming Goku's in that it is weak to the new Dual Dokkan Fest LR's category. Transforming Frieza's EZA was weak to Legendary Existence and Super Int. Meanwhile, here we go. Sworn Enemies is the category you want to bring into this event, or Extreme TEQ type characters, but really you want that Sworn Enemies category characters on your team. And of course, LR Frieza, the Full Power Frieza, the new one that just came out, absolutely dominates in this event. He has those guaranteed crits against Goku, and he has category advantage. However, you don't need him as your own leader to be able to dominate in this EZA. You can bring along TEQ Transforming Frieza as your leader, especially when he's EZA'd. He has type advantage, and he has the category advantage. So, even later on into the EZA, say you go deeper to grind this EZA for Zeni, for instance, you might actually have a better time with that TEQ Transforming Frieza because he has that type advantage, category advantage. He will probably tank better than Full Power Frieza after a while. So this is actually not that good of a rotation. We do have probably the optimal rotation for Transforming Buu and Cell, but I actually probably will be replacing both of them with just random Friezas, because the Transforming Buu here and the first form LR Prime Battle Cell, while they both have category and type advantage, they don't link the best with any of the other Friezas. They do link alright with each other, however, so that's why if you do get them on a rotation together, it can be alright. Cell might be a hard carry for you if you don't have, Transforming Frieza or the LR Full Power Frieza, because he does have that heal, which is very nice on his 12 key super, so it might be able to help you kind of grind out those final stages. So here we have Full Power Frieza on rotation here. I'm actually going to float Transforming Frieza because this Frieza links better with this Angel Frieza, but if this Full Power Frieza is not in slot 1, getting attacked first, then don't bother. Keep him in slot 2. You always want to have that additional chance. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to put Transforming Frieza first, keep him on rotation, then we're going to super attack with the Full Power Frieza. The reason why you want to keep him in slot 1 if the enemy is going to attack him first before he supers is obviously because that way you'll do double super attacks in the turn. LR Full Power Frieza has those guaranteed additional super attacks if he is attacked first in a turn before he launches an attack. That's a mouthful, but basically, if you're going to get attacked before you can launch an attack, put Frieza in the first slot. If not, put him in the second slot because he will have a 30% chance of launching an additional super attack. It's all about Full Power Frieza if you do have him. Even if you don't and you're running Transforming Frieza as your friend leader, or no, not as your friend leader, but as your own leader, then you still want to have Frieza be getting off as many super attacks as you can, even if it's just the friend leader. So we're going to actually drop these two, and we're just going to fill up with the full Frieza lineup, actually, now that I think about it, because it's just going to be better in terms of damage. This Frieza links up very well. He'll actually tank pretty well. Also, who else? The second form Frieza can work. Do I want to put this third form Frieza? Yeah, let's do it. And this video isn't really about getting as far as we can into the EZA beyond 30. This is just going to see stage 30, how you can easily beat it. You don't exactly need type advantage on all your characters, especially if you're running this setup, which is really the way that you want to run it. I already messed up. I should have put this Frieza in slot 2. But if you're destroying Goku in each level super fast, regardless of what level it is, you just want them to link up well and get super attacks off, get as many links active as they can for DPS, and just quickly run through it, basically. Later on, you're going to want, again, type advantage, category advantage to be able to take hits well, to be able to tank super attacks, and do more damage, because eventually the damage reduction, or not the damage reduction, but Goku's HP beyond 30 will start to become ridiculous, say at around 100 or so, right? So you're going to want to do it that way. You also have Frieza with his active skills, which you can always launch. You can just turn off the animations in the options menu to skip this animation, but I don't really mind it. I like watching the animations for the active skills, but using the active skills with the animations off will definitely help you out in situations like this, where you couldn't quite finish off Goku in the previous rotation, but there's enough HP left, or they're left at 30% HP or less, where the second sort of LR Frieza can finish it off. So from here on out, I'm just going to try and speedrun it. If you're thinking about this in terms of like value for the new units, the LR AGL Full Power Frieza and LR Namek Super Saiyan Goku, if we're talking about simply for the two EZA stages that they sort of are the best on, I almost, well, not, what am I trying to say? Let me get my thoughts together here. Goku is better for his EZA stage against Transforming Frieza. He has category advantage and he has type advantage. Meanwhile, Full Power Frieza only has category advantage, no type advantage. Type neutrality isn't bad, but it's not as good as type advantage, right? So it's weird, but if you're just thinking strictly in that kind of way, Goku is just way superior, I guess, if you're looking to farm a lot of Zeni from this EZA. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Almost one turn this. Oh, we did one turn. There we go. But, it doesn't mean that Frieza is any worse than Goku because of this EZA stage. I mean, I still think that Frieza is the second best LR in the game, while Goku is the first best, the Namek Super Saiyan Goku. But, there are pluses and minuses to both of them. So yeah, this team should actually perform better than the team I ran the last few stages. They're linking way better, and that third form, Int Frieza, is actually incredible as a linking partner for the LR Full Power Frieza. Maybe not worth summoning on the banner for, though, to try and pull the third form Frieza. Yeah, that Frieza is featured, so theoretically you have a slight better chance of pulling that third form Frieza on this banner, but remember, it's a banner unit. They're going to be available for every other summon app, in the game, well, when you're summoning, so you might as well just wait. You'll randomly pull it one day. That's how it is with every single banner unit for me. I think I have most banner units. Let's put Frieza in the first slot here, since he will be attacked. He'll just double super and finish this off. Perfect linking partner in place. Second form Frieza, actually still decent to this day. The only thing that kind of is upsetting is I wish that they sort of stopped the formula for free-to-play EZAs. They always release the unit, then they release the awakening, like the same, like, part 1, release a new unit. Part 2, release the awakening. If there's a part 3, release the EZA. And EZAing a new unit, or a new free-to-play unit, and gimping their awakening is just a terrible sort of design for the future. It'll make the EZA great in, like, for a year or so, but then units will just fall out of obscurity. And, when you look at units like Super Vegeta and Trunks, the exchange unit, Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan, both those exchange units, they're alright still, they stack defense, but that's really the only reason why either of them are still relevant, is because of defense stacking. And okay, Goku and Gohan a little bit more relevant because they have a support for Goku's family in the passive, but it's just horrible. Imagine if they were easy, if their EZA now was just their awakening. Imagine if they weren't EZA'd, then they get EZA'd later on next year or something like that. They would be broken probably. So EZAs were made to be sort of buffs to units after a while. Units that have fallen out of relevancy, you give them EZAs so that they can become relevant again in the meta that they are EZA'd in. And, free-to-play units should be treated the same way as these units. Like, Transforming Goku, Transforming Frieza, 3-year-old units, right? 3 years old? Yeah, 3 years old or so. And, you know, their EZAs are really good. This Transforming Goku's EZA is really good. Transforming Frieza's EZA is incredible. And, well, they're both really, really, really good. I don't know why I made it sound like Goku's was inferior. The only reason why his would be, like, not as good is simply because of the unit itself. But it's just disappointing. I wish that they kind of treated the same. You know, people want EZAs all the time. And you really don't want that, you know? You really don't want that. EZA, the oldest units first. Maybe throw in a more recent unit to EZA every once in a blue moon. Like LR Goku and Frieza, that was cool. I'm cool with that. Int UI, I'm cool with that. But we didn't need to EZA, we don't need to EZA Namek, STR Namek Goku just yet. I mean, if he got an EZA now, he'd probably be on that, you know, power level of like the SSJ4s. Maybe, probably stronger than the SSJ4s, probably stronger than Int UI Goku. But not much more better than them. Meanwhile, if we wait another year for his EZA, then all of a sudden now we're talking. I mean, he's only a couple years old, right? I actually don't know how old STR Namek Goku is at the moment. But the longer you hold off on EZAs for units, the better those EZAs will be. And generally that would mean that they would have more longevity. You know, a unit that's EZA'd now will probably be good for at least the next year, maybe a year and a half or so before they start to decline, before the power creep really starts to hit again. Or, I mean, power creep happens every year. This year in particular was very high in power creep. But if you know, the longer EZA is held off, the more relevant the unit is. And I don't know, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I know that a lot of people love the fact that EZAs for free-to-play units come out, like, immediately, because it makes them relevant. You know, like, Jay Fanta loves it, probably, at least. Because it does make, you know, it does make free-to-play players have great options at the time when they get the new free-to-play units. But, you know, eventually they're gonna just not be used anymore. That's why I don't really like the link level free-to-play units, because I'm just not going to use them anymore. Very few, like, I mean, the only real EZA unit I can say that I still use repeatedly are LR Roshi and Physical UI Sign Goku. I use Roshi and Tien a little bit, but, you know, they're going to fall off quick. And Physical UI will take a little bit longer. LR Roshi will still be great for a long time, but I don't know, man. Like, they need to just fix that. Anyways, we're actually, what are we on, stage 28, 27, something along those lines? I should probably turn off the animations for at least for this video. I forgot to. I apologize, but the animations are really cool, so you might as well soak them in now. But as you can see, the EZA is really easy. No pun intended. I'm not struggling whatsoever. Of course, again, that's because you're running double LR AGL full power Friezas, and they both have guaranteed crits. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. But again, you can easily do this with Transforming Frieza as your leader. And you know, if you had a team, you know, if you had Golden Frieza, right? I don't have Movie Golden Frieza awakened here, but Movie Golden Frieza would be absolutely fantastic here as well. If you don't mind the linking kind of wonkiness, you can bring LR Demon King Piccolo. You can bring that Transforming Boo. You can bring those things. What I realized though is I did see like very minuscule damage coming out of that, coming off a second form Frieza here. So I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this Transforming Boo along, just so if I do land a rotation with him and that Int third form Frieza, he'll actually be able to super attack fairly easily because of that key that he gives from his support passive. Once again, I keep forgetting. Slot 1, if he's not being attacked first, you gotta shift him off. Or you gotta put him in the second slot. I just saw the third form Frieza there, and I would always, you know, it's like third form Frieza, keep him and the AGL Frieza on rotation. They're the God rotation. It's kind of sad that Piccolo is nowhere near as good as this third form Frieza. If they made him like way better, he would actually be just as usable as this third form Frieza. It's annoying. Piccolo deserved better representation, honestly. I don't know. I'm a Piccolo fan. The Int Super Saiyan Goku as well, he doesn't have a really good linking partner like Frieza does. Like, he has LR AGL Gohan. They do share links, but there's no real support. And, you know, LR AGL Gohan is just a great defensive sort of unit still. So, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It just... I wish that they released the best friend for that in LR Super Saiyan Goku at the same time that they released this third form Frieza, being a best friend for the LR AGL Full Power Frieza. So here we go. Final stage here, guys. So not that hard. And again, I'm trying to keep focus on talking and playing at the same time. And we're already at stage 30. So it really shouldn't be a problem for you guys. Especially, like, you know, if you don't have Transforming Frieza and LR AGL Frieza, then you might start to struggle a little bit. Yeah, you might struggle a little bit. I mean, you could probably figure out a team. There are a lot of really good free-to-play options, though, to do this EZA. Like this Int Final Form Frieza, that free-to-play one that got EZA'd, he's required for, I think, is he required for Goku or for First Form Frieza's Prime Battle EZA? I can't remember, but he's a really great tank. I'll actually be using him if I go deeper into this EZA to farm up Zeni. But he's fantastic as a tank. The First Form Cell, you know, he has that heal on his 12 key super, so you can use that as sustain and help you just grind out the EZA the hard way. Yeah, I mean, you got some options for free-to-play units. And then you have some older units, like Transforming Frieza is an older unit. If you don't have a copy of him after all this time, you're me. Up until like a few days ago, you're me or you're a newer player. Same thing with like that TEQ EZA Golden Frieza. Those are just sort of units that you should have. But there we go. EZA is completed. Let's just take a last look at my team. I did not use many units with that type advantage. There's really only, 3. Yeah, things like Demon King Piccolo is even usable. The only problem with things like Demon King Piccolo, Transforming Boo, First Form Cell, once again, is that they'll be a little wonky with their links. But if you get the super attacks off, it'll still be done fairly quickly. Anyways, guys, there's the AGL Transforming Goku EZA. That was stage 30. Very easy. And good luck if you're grinding it up. Don't give up. Remember that it costs 0 stamina to retry, so definitely try your best, get his EZA done. I'm gonna go work on my video of Transforming Goku after he's EZA'd. So, until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.